How's it going, everyone? We've made it to the season 22 finale of Hitting the Field. It's flown by. What a season it's been, so let's finish strong. I'm your host, Edgar Rodriguez, and today we have a special episode for you. First, we're going to kick things off talking the best, the most exciting moments in sports this year so far. We've been treated to a great 2026. And then finally, we're going to say goodbye to two HTF Giants. Don't go anywhere. Hitting the Field starts right now.
Things gon' change when I really hit the field. Undefeated chance, man, you know what's the deal. Tryna find a kid, I'm in the field doing drills. Boy, you just a sucker, you ain't never keep it real. 3 rings in my hand, I'm a warrior to the max. When I hang it up, they gon' have to give me plaques. Step up in the building and I only bring the facts. When I make a highlight, they gon' replay, run it back. Okay, always locked in, now I don't got time to lax. Saying he the best, he could take a lap. Batted 1,000 when you check the stats. Boy, is you ready? You ain't gotta ask.
Having said all that, we are here. Mason Best, Noah Green, ready to chat the best moments so far in 2026. Mason, we have been kind of spoiled so far this year.
Absolutely. We're only a couple months in, and it's already looking like a great year.
Absolutely. How about you, Noah? I mean, again, some great moments so far.
Yeah, excited to talk Max Crosby, baseball, and college football. So
all of that and more potentially on the way. So let's start with the college football championship game. The Indiana Hoosiers winning their first ever chip. I mean, a team that, again, had 0 5-star recruits, guys, okay? This team was the losingest program in college football D1 history and finally did the impossible under the guidance of Curt Cignetti, under Fernando Mendoza, Omar Cooper, and so many others. This team in Miami, by the way, so many storylines with this. Mendoza's hometown, of course, Miami playing at home, but still getting the job done. Mason, I mean, what a season.
I mean, it's absolutely impressive. If you would have told me week 1, week 5, week 8, you would have told me into the playoffs that Indiana was going to win it all, let alone be undefeated while doing it, I would have called you a flat outlier every single time. Yeah. And they proved every single person wrong every time in dominant fashion in these games, I might add.
Yeah, completely. I mean, it wasn't just this game, Noah, but again, a 38-3 win against Alabama, 56-22 against Oregon. They were blowing teams out of the water. It wasn't even close.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think their biggest caveat has always been Indiana has a weaker schedule because some of the teams in the Big Ten aren't as strong, even though it's the second biggest conference. And you looked at the 2024 Notre Dame game last year, and they kind of struggled in that game. That's their last loss. And this season, they have just been absolutely dominant. Yeah. And they have a pretty old team as well. Lots of 22, 23-year-olds on this team. In a star-studded roster, you've got Omar Cooper Jr. on the offense, a surefire first-round pick. And then you've got D'Angelo Ponto, in my opinion, should also be a first-round pick. He absolutely cooks Carson Beck right here on this play. Carson Beck did not stand a chance against that Indiana Hoosiers defense in the national championship, and they 100% deserved to win that game.
As some people said, he folded like a plastic water bottle.
Yes.
Yeah, man. And it was just a perfect combination of everything working for Indiana. Of course, we see Kurt Big Netty on the screen now. He said, Google me at the start of the season, and man, he stood on that, Mason, because his team
everybody's Googling him.
I mean, at the end of the year, I mean, never in doubt.
He's putting himself in all-time conversations right now. With a season like that, if he can continue this throughout the rest of his career, and he's been proven up to this year or the most recent year, he is going to be a winner the rest of his career. He's proven that, and he's going to put himself in all-time GOAT conversations with the resume that he has.
Completely.
And I think it's a lot different because Alabama and Georgia, they're always getting all the 5 stars. And as you said before, no 5 stars on this team. But I think the thing that really played into their benefit is that they had older players, as I said before. Lots of 21, 22, 23-year-olds. They were actually, I think, the oldest college football roster. And I think that experience and Cignetti's wisdom helped them push through the pile.
Now, I think the interesting question here is, do we see the success being prolonged, right? We talk about all of the first-round picks that are going to happen, never mind the rest of the draft. Mason, do you see Indiana staying at the very top of the college football
I think
world?
it's going to be tough. They're going to have a very good portal, and they're going to have to rely on that same sort of mantra that they've built where it's go get the guys that are 21, 22 years old in the portal, a little older, but more experience, and that shows in these big games. If you have that experience and you go out there in a national title game and you have experience, even if it was just on the bench, you know how to control your emotions, play through that, and that's way, way different compared to those 18, 19-year-old guys that have all the talent in the world but have no experience.
Yeah.
Absolutely think that they will because, I mean, players want to win, and Indiana has proven that they can win. Coach Signetti has proven that he's a winner, and players, again, they want to win. Some will take the NIL deals, but the guys who really want to win games are going to go to Indiana.
That's enough on Indiana. Let's move on. MLB talk now. And Mason, you picked one of the crazier games you're going to see, especially from a defensive standpoint.
And we're only a few weeks into the baseball season, I might add. But Joe Adell had one of the craziest baseball games I've ever seen, and probably I will ever see.
Yeah.
3, not 1, not 2, but 3 home run robberies in one game. First, starting in the first inning, he robs Cal Raleigh of a home run right on that right field wall just above the line and comes down with it. Then again, in the 8th inning, he robs Josh Naylor in like the exact same spot. Then he does it again in the 9th inning, robbing J.P. Crawford, but this one's a little bit more controversial as he dives over the right field wall. Now, add a little context to this. Only twice since 2004 has there been 2 home run robberies in one game. There's never been 3 in the entire StatCast tracking era.
Wow.
And the Angels would go on to win 1-0. So these were super influential home run robberies that without happening, the Angels are losing this game.
Completely, and we see that moment here. And again, the short wall out there, and he jumps over it. Now, here's where it gets a little vague in terms of the rule book, okay? They talk about secure possession of the ball, right, before he goes over the wall, of course, and I think that's not up for debate. Look, he makes the catch now and then falls over the wall. Mason, I have to agree with it being an out here, but again, it's vague and it can be debatable.
I agree with the call on the field here where they called it out in the field, and I don't think you have enough to overturn it. But from my perspective as a collective in baseball, my understanding has always been if you leave the field of play over the outfield wall on a home run, it is a home run whether you call it or not. You are not allowed to place yourself into the stands to catch it, and he placed himself into the stands. There's many instances of baseball has other interesting, weird rules like that. Joe Adell's been the victim of one of them in his rookie season in 2020. A ball bounced off of his glove over the wall, and that was a home run. So generally speaking, if your body makes contact with outside of the wall with the ball, it's a home run.
But it does change for a foul ball, for example.
It does.
You can run out of play. We've seen plenty of guys jump into the dugout, right, end up in the stands catching a foul ball. Noah, what's your take on this rule?
I don't think that the out should have counted because he used the wall kind of jumping into the stands to catch it. I mean, in football, if you catch, I'm going to kind of bring this back to football. In football, if you catch it, even if you catch it and it's out of bounds, it's not a catch. And I think that, we don't know if he dropped the ball at the bottom of the stands and then, he picks it up and recovers it and then shows it to the crowd. Hey, guys, I caught it. Like, we don't have cameras in row 1 of the stands. So I think that if they jump up and they go all the way over the wall, I think that shouldn't count.
It's an interesting one, and look, it's again one of those gray areas in baseball.
It's
so
a
many
foggy
quirky
line.
ones in baseball as well, completely. But I love that pick from you. All right, Noah, we're talking transfers here in the NFL. Talk to me about this one.
So we got Max Crosby, and it was just a nice little Tuesday night. Everybody, I'm doing my mock draft. Raiders are picking at number 14. The Max Crosby trade has already happened. Then I get a text from Adam Schefter from Twitter that says apparently the Las Vegas Raiders, well, it was actually the Baltimore Ravens, have decided to back out of the Max Crosby trade.
Yeah.
And it was for 2 first-round picks. So this is impacts on the draft and impacts, obviously, for the Ravens. Now, the Ravens, they go get Trey Hendrickson, who, in my opinion, is a very similar player to Max Crosby. And what makes this even more awkward is the Raiders did not have Max Crosby play the last couple games of the season because to rehab from his injury.
Right.
And now you knew that he had an injury. The Ravens knew he had an injury, and yet they still did the trade. Then they back out and signed Trey Hendrickson. This also has cap implications because the Raiders spent some of the most money in free agency in the cap. They got Quay Walker. They get Nakobe Dean. They get Kwity Paye, who, by the way, is another pass rusher that they have. So now you have Max Crosby, and he's worth like $35 million. You add him back into the cap situation. That just creates a whole mess of stuff.
Huge. And if you watched his podcast, by the way, he will tell you his version of the story. Mason, just quickly, thoughts on that whole mess that unraveled?
I think it's one giant mess, and I see it kind of as the Ravens realized that Trey Hendrickson's market was down.
Yeah.
They could get him for cheaper. They didn't have to give up draft capital, and they realized they were kind of screwed giving up 2 first-round draft picks.
Because I think a lot
So they had to out. Why not take it?
Yeah,
think
real quickly, Noah.
I think a lot of people thought that Trey Hendrickson was going to be upwards of $30 million per year, and that's not what it was.
No, completely. Well, some incredible moments, so much more that will be happening not only in the summer, but for the rest of the year. Thank you guys for coming on. Get the tissues, by the way. It's going to get emotional very soon. And the quick interruption, we'll be right back for your show. For now, let me give you a quick rundown of what the Hitting the Field Network has planned for you. My name is Edgar Rodriguez, and I'm the host of Hitting the Field Season 22, live streaming every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern. There, you'll find me and our expert guests talking about everything in the wide world of sports. On Tuesday, get ready because it's Season 10 of Nighttime. Hosted by Andrew Gregg and Joe Geiger, Nighttime keeps you up to date on everything happening in the world of college sports and UCF athletics. Moving on to Wednesday, we have Season 8 of The Combine, hosted by our very own Kathleen Moore. This podcast takes a deep and technical dive into everything NFL, and you won't want to miss that. On Thursday, we go live with Bets, where our Bets boys, Ben Huber, Augie Aronson, and Scott Harris, will give their expert opinion that might just make you some money. On Friday, Season 4 of Girls Got Game takes over with only the hottest topics in women's sports, hosted by none other than Katie Sue Christensen and Mia Flores. And to round out the week, Season 3 of HTFC comes on Saturday, hosted by Octavius Lawrence and Santiago Molina. Soccer never stops, and HTFC will be your stop for everything in the world of football. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok, where you can find non-stop additional content, as well as stay updated on all HTFN news. Lastly, leave a like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe to the Hitting the Field Network on YouTube. That's all I got. I'm Edgar Rodriguez, signing off. Enjoy the rest of your show. We are back. Producer Jack Kelly.
How we doing?
Made it back to the desk.
Yeah?
For the final time, Jack Kelly.
One more.
Oh my
One
goodness.
more, and
All
this
right.
is it.
Now, we cooked up quite the video for you. He is very nervous. He has been nervous since we started the studio today. So just a quick thought on what you think you're about to watch.
I have no idea. When I got to the studio today, Kathleen looked at me and just said, "You're cooked," is all she said.
And she would be correct.
Oh,
I agree with you, Kathleen Moore. You would be correct. Shall we play it?
Yeah.
Cue
we
it.
can do it.
Go for it. Yep, not everyone will get that, but we will, Jack. You will. What a semester it's been, man. I mean, so exciting, so great to have worked with you all semester with both ESPN Plus and Main Show. When I learned that would be the case at the start of the semester, man, that was the best news possible, because I knew that we were going to cook, and I knew that it was going to be amazing all semester long. You know, ESPN, I mean, at first we thought it was only going to be 3 shows, and that ended up doubling. Main Show has been a blast all season long, and it's been great to see how you've grown as well, how you've developed into a truly amazing producer, and you're just great at what you do, man. So I know that anything you put your mind to in the future, you'll be successful at it. The way it all ended as well, I think it's very fitting, right? Joe Geiger throwing the water on us, man, it was so hot out. So actually, thank you, Joe. I think we enjoyed that. But you know, it was, again, an amazing semester, man. Good luck in the future. Don't forget about us. Make sure to stay in touch, and yeah, all the best, man.
Hey, Jack. I just wanted to come on myself and say thank you for everything that you've been able to do for HDF. I don't know if you remember, but on the very first day of last semester, you showed me how to work the cameras in studio. So I still kind of have that memory lurking in there. And then you got me and Judah to work as APs for Nighttime, where Judah has become a great producer himself, as where I wanted to work with you again on Main Show and learn everything about producing itself. So I've been able to do that and get really good at it. So again, I can't really thank you enough. And I think everyone can agree with me when I say that you've been an amazing mentor and friend, and I just hope that I can follow in your footsteps when you do graduate and leave. So, yeah, I'm not going to glaze you a little much longer. I'm going to let this go back to your handsome face because this is like my 10th try trying to make this. So, yeah, Sean out.
Who do you think this is?
Oh, I think you have me beat twice in a row. I'm going to see if Jack has this one.
Okay.
Give me Oral Roberts.
Oh!
Jack Kelly.
100%.
That's why you have teammates right there.
Here we
You can
go.
Pitch it, phone a friend. But yeah, that would be Oral Roberts. They just went 16-10 in the regular season. Ended up getting in the tournament.
Thanks.
Now, we do want to address something before we go into our next segment. Our producer, Jack, has been working very hard on this show, a little too hard. He's been a little stressed lately, and, you know, it's just kind of sad to see.
I know, yeah.
And, whoa!
Whoa!
What the heck?
How are you even up there?
Jack, dude, what are you doing, man? Are you okay?
He does not look good.
He's really, oh, hey, Jack.
Hey, buddy.
How's it going?
Oh, poor
sorry.
guy.
Hey, man, do you want to, yeah, do you want like a break or something? You've been working really hard.
You want a
Yeah?
break? Okay, yeah.
Little baby wants a break. Little baby wants a
Oh,
break.
well, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go, Jack?
Whoa.
Oh,
whoa,
wait.
what is he?
Oh, okay.
Wait, what the?
Guys,
what the?
what is he doing?
Hey Jack, when I was asked to do this video for you, I was over the moon excited because I love talking about you and I love talking about how proud I am of you. And to say that I am proud of how much you have grown these past 2 years, just personally and professionally, is such an understatement. You have just done so many incredible things for yourself and then also for the many clubs and organizations that you are in. Even though I know it can be so unbelievably stressful, you have truthfully made your mark at UCF, and it has just been such a blessing to get to see that these past few years. And I truthfully can't wait to see how much you grow personally and in this industry and in this career, because you have done so many wonderful, amazing things, and I love you so, so much.
Oh, that was a lot at the end. That was a lot to process at the end. Wow.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Thoughts?
Oh, hey. That was awesome. I'm a little speechless. I didn't expect pictures from the files to be shown in the light of day. The Edgar files, as we call them. It's my last show. What are they going to say? What are they going to do?
It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter anymore. Those need to be erased from the face of the earth. I'm just saying that.
They will be.
But move on. Continue
Yeah.
what you were saying.
Yeah, it's geez, it's been really such an honor to just be such a part of this program. I started here about a year and a half ago, just as someone who came in as a member of the practicum. Would come in, do my positions. I would do playback a lot, and then I remember, Justice just out of nowhere reaches out to me on a random day. And it's like, hey, I want you to produce nighttime next season. I was like, whoa, okay, yeah, let's do it. I didn't know what I was getting myself into because it was a lot of work, but it was truly so rewarding to work on that. That really felt like a great, first step into things. So. Yeah. Shout out Kathleen Moore, shout out Matthew Bracker. You guys were just such amazing hosts to work with. And my time at nighttime, it was fun, quite a few antics there. And then moved into main show, which was awesome. If I'm being honest, guys, a lot of this show, it was Sean Vaz. It really was a lot of Sean Vaz this season. So shout out Sean. I'm so glad I got the opportunity to mentor you, and you're just gonna kill this show. Which, of course, fun little announcement. Sean Vaz, you already know this, but you're producing main show next semester.
That wasn't even planned.
Nope.
Sean
Congrats,
Vaz.
Sean Vaz.
Yes,
congrats for him.
What a moment.
And then, of course, ESPN. did that this semester, and shout out to everyone who was a part of that. That was just what a rewarding experience that was. It was a lot of fun. There was a lot of stressful moments, but also I was able to forge quite a few really, really strong bonds. A lot of people there. Got to really work a lot with Edgar, which was such a pleasure. You're killing it at everything you're going to do.
Man.
You just have the brightest future ahead of you. And I don't know. I have a lot of shout-outs I could list off. Sean, Joe, Judah, everyone who is here right now, Francisco. I don't know. I can name everyone in the studio and shout them out for a different reason. And then shout out Jaden. You are my rock, and I wouldn't have been able to do all this if
Oh man, there he goes. The tissues, there he goes.
Thank you, Jaden. I wouldn't be able to do all this if I didn't have you. You empower me so much to just give it everything I have. So just thank you for everything. I love you.
What a great semester it's been. What a great time at HTF, man. I mean, what we've been able to accomplish. Like, I'm so bad at taking a step back and seeing like, whoa, this is the big picture of what we've done. But man,
wow,
we went and did that, and
we did.
And it's part of a whole group, and to be part of it with not just you but everyone else, like you said, just so amazing. I'm kind of lost for words, really, because the season isn't even done yet. We still have Drive Show, we still have obviously this to get through if we can hold it together. I'm going to force you to give me a favorite moment. It could be HGF, it could be pregame show, it could be anything. This semester.
There's already a bunch coming to mind. I think that water shower that Joe, shout out Joe.
Again?
He's right behind the camera.
Joe, yes.
Yeah, shout out. That felt like an awesome full sort of like completion moment there. And then for the softball and baseball shows, fun fact, we did that 3 weeks in a row, and that was difficult. That was tough, but we did it, and I can confidently say our softball and baseball shows were the best shows that we did all season.
By far, and to be able to get the recognition for it as well. I mean, there were some posts that, did so well, and to kind of realize that was us, it's almost surreal, right? But,
absolutely.
But it's just, it pays homage and it gives us the credit, right? At the end of the day, it's, I don't like to toot our own horns, but in this moment, I think it's definitely valid, right?
Yeah.
Because of the work we did. Kathleen Moore, don't do that behind the camera. Anyway.
There's also another moment, or just
Which
moments
one?
this semester, just your guys' beef. Just not actual beef, but like genuinely
Not actual, not real.
Like sports marketing with you guys has been insanely fun. Like, it's just I don't know. You have to, there's nothing else to say than you just have to be there for it to understand. But
we just don't have enough time to really explain what has transpired this semester. Oh yeah. An exam later today waiting for us.
Yeah.
Jack Kelly, what's next for you, man? What do you hope to do? I mean, you're graduating, going into the real world, man. I know that's a loaded question, but what are some goals, some objectives you have for yourself?
Hopefully, at least goals and objectives, just do what I'm doing now, but hopefully just whether it's a network, a professional team, anything like that, I've really loved what I've done here, and I just want to take that and just keep getting better, keep moving forward. So we'll see where that takes me. I do know as soon as I graduate, I'm going to get some much needed rest.
Yes.
Because I've a lot of late nights I pulled.
Man.
Especially nighttime. Oh my gosh.
It's called nighttime for a reason.
Yes, a lot of 3 a.m. kind of nights. But just going to take a second to breathe in. After that, we'll see.
Absolutely.
We'll see.
Take your time, man. It's been an absolute pleasure, Jack Kelly. It's not over yet. I'm sure our paths will cross at some point eventually down the road. But, man, it's been an absolute pleasure and a great time with you this semester, and all the best, man.
Thank you, man.
We have one more. I don't know how we're going to do this.
This is a big one.
This is a big one. Don't go anywhere. We have a very special ending to continue these vibes here for the goodbye. Stay tuned.
We're Campus Combat.
And in case you missed it, here's everything that went down during the main card at UFC 324.
The Paramount era kicked off with non-stop action as Gene Silva and Arnold Allen went to war. Silva pushing the pace and taking the decision after 3 hard rounds.
Then things got heated when Natalia Silva edged out Rose Namajunas in a close fight that had fans arguing the second it ended.
Heavyweights clashed when Waldo Cortez Acosta shocked the world, putting Derek Lewis away with brutal ground and pound shots, solidifying his spot atop the division.
The comeback everyone was waiting for. Sean O'Malley showed he's still that guy, outclassing Song Yadong with clean striking and slick movement in a close win.
In the main event of the night, Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett withstood 5 rounds of pure violence. Huge strikes, no backing down. When it was all said and done, Gaethje stood tall, winning the interim lightweight title for the second time in his career in an unforgettable performance. And that's a wrap on UFC 324.
Tune in to the next episode of Campus Combat on YouTube.
All right, and now we're going to end this one off with you know, a golden touch, okay? This is someone who you guys have seen countless amount of times on HTF, on ESPN, on The Charge even.
Oh.
Nick Cohen.
Yikes.
What's up, man? Are you ready to witness what we've cooked up for you?
Yeah, I mean, I've been thinking about it for, feels like 2 weeks, just trying to think about what you guys could have possibly done.
Anything that you have
Anything is fair
been
game.
able to muster up in your mind, it's not that.
No.
Cool. Cool.
Are we ready? I want to make sure you're ready for this.
I guess so. Before this, though, I just want to give a shout out to Jack and Sean. You guys have done a great job on Main Show all season, taking it over.
Legends.
And Jack, great job on ESPN. You just talked about it, but genuinely killed it this semester. So props to you, and congrats on graduating as well.
But we're throwing it back to the duo from a season ago. Okay?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yep.
All right.
Tissues, please. Someone get the tissues before we roll this. Here we go.
Hey, Nick. Hey, Nick. I can't believe your time at UCF is already coming to an end. It seems like just yesterday that you were graduating high school, and now after only 3 years, you're graduating college? Can't believe it's happening.
Your decision to pursue sports broadcasting in your senior year of high school has been full throttle ever since, and you have fought to earn your spot every chance you could. From representing your high school team at Student Television Network competition to becoming the host of Hitting the Field Main Show. You have proven that when you set your mind on a goal, you have the determination and work ethic to succeed. We've really enjoyed watching you learn and grow over the last 3 years.
Nick, we are so proud of you and can't wait to see what the future holds for you. We always love you, and so does Lizzie and Nene. I can't wait to see you on Sunday Night Football. Charge on!
Mr. Nick.
Yes.
Your thoughts on the game?
I think the 49ers are the best team in the league. I'm sorry.
While wearing the Dolphins jersey? That's crazy.
I think Dolphins are second best, but I know we'll get to them later. Yeah.
Welcome to the UCF football pregame show. While it is not beautiful weather out, we do have a beautiful show for you.
Except this guy, Nick Cohen, thinks Jalen Walker can fit everywhere in any draft board.
And I'm not wrong either.
GTFO.
Oh my God. Okay.
Ask him.
Ask Jalen.
What?
What am I going to call Jalen Walker and say, hey, where do you think he'll go best? He'll go all of them.
Let's have him call in right now.
Let's see.
That bit did not pan out.
I forgot I had the headset on. He didn't answer.
And joining us for the season finale of the Combine is, of course, the illustrious little, very pretty Nick Cohen. And, of course, Kathleen Moore. Kathleen Moore, I don't want to say that
I was going to say no comments.
I said pretty for Cohen. I was trying to figure out something for Kathleen Moore, but brought on these two handsome and pretty people. Alongside two other hosts, which are so to speak.
Alongside many guests.
Many guests, of course. Potentially a few musical numbers. I'm trying to get something pushed.
No.
All right, we'll figure it out. You'll see a week from Thursday.
Yeah, I don't know about this.
With arms wide open.
All right, copyright.
Okay, it comes down to the wire. This is the last question.
Who's dumbest?
That's the question we all want to know the answer to. Who sings the Waiting All Day for Sunday Night Football theme song?
Oh,
I think that's Cohen.
I do too. Sorry for jumping. Who is Kelly Clarkson?
No.
Who is Carrie Underwood?
It is Carrie Underwood.
Oh my god, instant regret.
Oh my God. Ty Patton just made a full lap around the studio. Wow. Nick, I'm sorry.
okay.
How do you feel?
Defeated, stupid.
Kelly Clarkson was a bad answer. That was a
Thank
bad
you.
answer.
Thank you. Thank you.
Next up, we've got Big AJ and Big Justice. Bring the boom. That's what. Okay.
Go for it. Have fun. I'm Big AJ. No, you're not. I'm Big Justice. And I'm Big AJ. And we're bringing the boom.
Holy cow, Nick Cohen is leaving, hitting the field. I'm so proud of you, but no one cares. Courtesies, whatever, you're going to get plenty of that. I did, though, want to tell you something, Nick, that I haven't told anybody, is that I lied to you about something. And it's really funny. It's really not that big of a deal, but it's kind of funny. And I do think it encompasses how you have handled this whole hitting the field experience. So to set the stage, for the Hitting the Field Hispanic Heritage Month specials, I was the one who produced them and who hosted them and did all the behind-the-scenes stuff for the first 2 editions of it. For the third one, I left town. I was in Arizona, and I've lived in Phoenix since August, and that's where I am right now. That's the Phoenix skyline. There's no skyline, shocker. But Nick Cohen, you reached out to me in August or September or something like that. I think September, and you asked if I had the graphic templates for the show, and I said no. They're actually in my backpack in a hard drive as we speak. So I had them, I never sent them to you. And really, I think that was just symbolic of how your whole path at Hitting the Field has been, where nothing really has been gifted to anybody, and I think that just sparks the most growth and development, frankly. In this case, I was also being a little bit selfish. I didn't want to put all that effort into it and just send it to you for the free ski, but for the purposes of growth, hooray, And so I do want to bring this up, though, that when I first started out at Hitting the Field, I was just picking up stuff just to pick it up, right? Like, I started doing the vlog, and then I started shadowing production, and then like all this other stuff, and I eventually climbed the ladder. And once I started getting my own footing and my own traction in the program, I saw something very similar in you, which is why I trusted you the way that I did with taking over the program, and you haven't disappointed. You've done ESPN, you've done behind the scenes, you've hosted, you've produced, you've done all this crazy stuff. And you are one of the very few people in the program who can just like F around and like figure it out and be good at this thing, right? And the fact that you're so versatile in so many different aspects of a live broadcast and everything that goes into it, and not even speaking about the charge stuff, that's a completely different animal in and of itself. But the fact that you can survive and you can keep yourself afloat no matter what goes so far, not necessarily in the industry, but just in your own life, right? Because you're never going to hit rock bottom because of the things you're doing now and the things that you can continue to do in the future. So whether you choose to, go to grad school or go into the job market right after college, you'll be fine. You'll figure it out because you've done so much up until this point. It's just a matter of repeating it. And again, you'll be able to learn as you go. So Nick, I truthfully can't believe that you're out of the program. Like, I know I've been pretty removed from everything, all things considered, but I am really proud of you. Love you like a brother, Nick. I'll see you when I see you in May, maybe not after that. That actually might be the only window of opportunity I have until I'm wherever, but we'll figure something out. We always do. But again, congratulations, and here's to another legendary career at Hitting the Field Network.
Hi, Cohen.
Cohen. You know who we are.
Come on now, you already know.
No introduction needed. But man, your time at UCF is done, bro. I can't believe it. Kathleen Moore's not happy.
No.
Realistically, I'm not happy either, but nothing we can do now.
True.
Feels like just yesterday we said it was 2 years, 2 years down the road, a year down the road, and now it's, less than a month almost? So
yeah,
kind of crazy, but I'll keep my part short, I guess, as short as I can. Really, I owe it all to you, Nick. I mean, back to that first lead scholars class we had together. You mentioning hitting the field. I think you were actually working on graphics when you ranked all college football logos that day. And, you know, just from that moment on, I noticed your hard work, your dedication to making this a reality, making your dream come true, right? And I think the rest is history. Everything speaks for itself. Everything you've been able to accomplish, hitting the field and beyond, of course, ESPN and the Charge this semester. It's been truly a pleasure to see you grow, develop, and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Nick, I don't think anyone works harder than you. You know, you were one of the first people I met when I got here, which at that point was like a year and a half ago. And we've kind of been great friends ever since. You know, I feel like we've been through a lot together, especially in the last few months. And it's going to be so sad to see you go. Oh, no, I didn't think I was going to cry doing this, bruh.
Don't do it. Stand in there. Stay in there.
But I can't believe we're already here at the time that you're going to be graduating and leaving us. But we know that you're going to do such incredible things. And we're going to miss you so much. But you better come back and visit Orlando.
Please do.
Because this one's leaving next. And so then I'm going to be by myself. And that's not cool. We can't have that. So you have to come back. But real talk, like, we're so proud of you, and you've done so much. You're one of the hardest workers I've ever met in my life, and it's going to do you so well in your career one day.
It won't be too long until we see you, you know, your dad said it, but Sunday Night Football, again, living out your dreams. It won't be long at all. I know that for a fact. And, yeah, hopefully we can join him one day, Kathleen Moore.
If we're so lucky to, again, be blessed with the presence of Nick Cohen.
Yeah,
but
so graduation's next. If you're already crying now, I think some more tears are going to be shed.
Yikes. Hopefully you're crying too, because if I'm the only one crying, that's really awkward. We can't have this. But anyways, Nick, you're going to do great things. We all already know that. You are a giant at hitting the field. So
legend.
There'll never
Hall
be...
of Fame. We should start Hall of Fame.
Yep.
Unanimous decision. First.
Nick Cohen,
election.
first ballot Hall of Famer for Hitting the Field Network. All right, Nick, we love you so much. You're going to do great things.
See you,
Bye.
brother.
Good. So that was our top 10 plays of the year. We did the last year because I've been hosting Hitting the Field for 2 semesters now, and this was the final episode. So thank you guys very much for coming on. Oh, I appreciate you guys. It was great.
We love you, Nick.
We
love you, Nick.
Thank you for everything. But I need to give some shout-outs before we end it. I had 2 assistant producers this season, Jared Tadgenhurst and Katie Sue Christensen, who you can see on Girls Got Game tomorrow. Make sure to watch that, and thank you guys for everything this season.
A little jump scare at the end for you.
Oh, man. Are you
That was a good
happy?
video.
Are you happy with the product?
I am. Yeah, that was a good video.
We are quite a mess.
Yeah.
But let's get through this, Nick. Just, you know, a lot to recap, but at the end of the day, a legendary career, right? Hitting the field.
Yeah. Appreciate it. It's been 3 years, and it's been a fun journey. Came on as a guest, and then auditioned to be a host of Bets, and then didn't get it. And then I did get it the following semester, as well as I started assistant producing for the Combine, became producer of the Combine and Bets in the same semester, and then main show, pregame, main show again, and now the stupid Charge. And
multiple mentions.
Yeah. We still have 2 more shows, so I probably shouldn't talk too much. But you know, it's been a fun journey. I really I don't know what else to say because I'm gonna miss it so much. You know, next fall, because fall is always a great semester at HTF. You know, I'm not going to be here, but I'm going to be texting all the time, just asking for updates, because we have some really promising members in hitting the field right now. I think everyone has great futures, and you're set up very, very well for next semester as EP with Judah, and your last semester, it'll be a great one as well.
I hate you guys.
I don't know. I don't know. I want to try not to get like too emotional and talk about, some things, but it's been a fun time.
Yeah, Kathleen.
Any other questions?
Me?
Kathleen.
I just want to know like what your favorite thing has been here.
Oh, there's a lot to go through there. Let me get out of your shot.
Honestly, I would.
Program monitor. This is.
Honestly, I would say draft show, which is why I'm very excited for next Thursday. It's kind of weird doing this because it's not the last time you'll ever see me.
Not at all.
But draft shows are very fun. Tonight we have a graphics night, and everyone who's pulling up to it just expect to have some fun because it's it's not like we're having a party, but we're all getting to bond together.
Pizza party.
Pizza, okay, yes. That'll entice some people, surely. If you're watching, pull up. Draft shows, like, plain and simple, is great. And then, obviously, pregame show, but I think draft show somehow takes the cake of just, like, pure favorite moment.
I love it.
I think. Yeah.
I'm thinking about where I want to take this next.
I have a question.
Okay, go for it first. I think I'll save mine for last.
What kind of advice do you have to people just getting here? You've been here all of college. You've grown a ton from freshman year to senior year. We have other freshmen in the room. What do you tell them? How do you want them to make the most of this?
So basically, I'm Unk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are graduating a year early though, so you can't even say that.
Yeah.
Super.
Advice would be to always be professional and kind to everyone. Most of our members have always been that to everyone else, and be hardworking, take every opportunity you can get, and we have a lot of members that are very eager and have reached out to many different producers about opportunities, and don't stop that, honestly, because even, like I mentioned, I didn't get a hosting role in my first semester, and all it did was fueled me to want it the next semester. So just keep on auditioning, keep on trying for something that you want, take every opportunity, and remember the golden rule, treat people the way you want to be treated. So always just live by that and be professional.
Pre-game show. So many great moments there. Of course, football season, working with you. A dream come true, Nick Cohen. That season was a movie, I would call it.
I think that's fair.
How was that experience? Not only getting to host one, of course, one of the first ones that enabled us to continue doing what we're doing now, but also produce it.
Yeah, starting it was a dream come true. You don't enter college like thinking that you would have the opportunity to work with ESPN Plus. That's just not really on many people's radars, and so. Thankful to UCF for allowing that opportunity, and we kind of took it and ran. Being the producer I don't want to be a producer for a career, and I have a bunch of experience because it was too good of an opportunity to miss. So that's what I mean by take every opportunity. And I loved hosting it in November of 2024. Great opportunity, would change a million things about that, but being able to be your producer in fall is also an opportunity I wouldn't have given up for the world. It was great, and we got better every single week, and then going into spring with Jack and the new crew and everything, you guys just kept on getting even better.
Man, if we watch our first show and then the seventh, the last one, man, it's it's incredible.
Yes.
I said I was going to save this for the end.
Okay.
You see it all on our shirts.
I was gonna bring that up. Yeah.
And it's the only way he would want us to finish this. Just a word on what Ty meant for us.
Here's where you get me.
And yep, I knew it, and I saved it for them for that reason. But we do it all for him.
Yeah. Friday, I submitted my. Give me a second.
You're good. Take your time. Take your time. I know that was a big moment for you.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, you're good. Take your time.
Friday, I submitted my portfolio, which was a huge accomplishment, but I just was instantly hit with like a wave of emotion. Really just thinking about Ty. The member that we all lost. And that's why we wear the pin, as you mentioned, because I just know that he would have been here this semester, would have been helping me out with everything, and would have been proud of not only me, but everyone here who's done great work. And so Friday was a tough day just because that was a great moment, and it's been a really tough semester for everyone, especially for you with Combine, but you've done a great job. And we all have done a great job this semester, just, really moving forward. But we wear these pins just because we never want to forget him.
Never.
And yesterday was actually 4 months since we lost him, and so fitting time. But as I mentioned, we will never forget him. Friend to everyone.
He would have made a way better goodbye video than we were.
He would have,
And that's why he was a part of it, a big part of it. You'll get to run his big board on draft night, and I think that, in addition to this, is the perfect way to send off what has been one of the most impactful careers here at this network, Nick. I hope you noticed that. From where you began, we saw it there on the Combine, and then to who you've become. Man, I really hope you realize.
I appreciate it.
The future you have ahead of you as well. And I say the same thing to Jack and everyone else, who's heading out. It's so exciting. It's so exciting. This is just the beginning.
I'm proud for sure, and proud of everyone else here because you guys are very much in the same boat. So thank you very much.
Man, I can't believe we have to end it, but we do. Love you, brother.
Thank you.
Love you, brother.
Thank you.
Love you. That is all we have. That is all we have. Season 22 of Hitting the Field. What a beautiful way to end it. See you at draft show night. Catch us there. 4 hours live programming. Forget ESPN. HGF is where you're going to watch your draft show.
Right.
Sounds good?
We'll be 3 picks ahead, I swear.
See you guys.
Things gon' change when I really hit the field. Undefeated chance, man, you know what's the deal. Tryna find a kid, I'm in the field doing drills. Boy, you just a sucker, you ain't never keep it real. 3 rings